Hey, what in the hell is taking so long? They are proving to be more difficult than expected. Hello, sir. Can I just say that you bear a striking resemblance to one of my cousins? Do you happen to be an Addams? I look like one of your family? Well, half of you does. Why, you little— Wait! Which half, Gomez? Why, the good one, obviously. I hate to be rude, but your other half is a little plain. Okay, now I'm confused again. I told you, more difficult than expected. We're really not trying to be. I'm trying to cooperate as best as I can. Whatever, it's an old man and a little boy. Just get it done, Nigma. Don't use my real name. What are you talking about? You don't even wear a mask. Well, excuse me. You know, we weren't all famous heroes of the city before we turned to a life of crime. Anyone who hasn't read my psych file wouldn't know I was Nigma, and I'd like to keep it that way. I feel like I'm not the asshole here, right? They publish your name in papers every time you do a crime. No, they publish the Riddler. Why else would I have that name? I don't know. Theming? No, is that why you go by Two-Face? Because it's thematic? I thought it was a thing we all did. Leave me alone. If I could interrupt. No, enough of this. We're gonna do it my way. Your way lacks pageantry. Maybe, but it makes up for it with suspense. Now, Gomez, you're the richest man in Gotham, right? Yes, but I am trying very hard not to be. Wasn't I saying something about it being more difficult than expected? Doesn't matter. Look, Gomez, we're gonna flip a coin and... I don't have a coin. You don't have a... That's your whole thing, man. Yeah, I know, but I had to tip a guy. You tipped him with a coin? You are evil. No, it was like a $3 purchase, and look, it doesn't even matter. We're gonna use a bottle cap. Yeah, sure, that works the same way. We're gonna flip a bottle cap, and if it's heads... And which side is heads on a bottle cap? If it's heads, you're gonna give us some money, and we won't touch you or your son. But if it's tails, you're gonna have to watch little Pugsley chug poison. Right, so what outcome allows me to pay you the money and still have Pugsley be able to drink the poison? Apparently it's his favorite kind. Well, that is more difficult than expected. Okay, kid, I don't know how many times we have to run through this, but you can't have any of the poison until my bosses tell me to force you. But you'll never have to force me. Yeah, we'll run through that issue when we get there. Alright, that's enough of this. Mr. Wayne, did you hear they were giving out poison? You were gonna force a child to drink poison? We were gonna cross that bridge when we got there. Did he just call you Mr. Wayne? Okay, got it. So that's one of those I didn't hear anything kind of things. Cool. Go work for anyone else. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll give it a shot. I heard Killer Moth was looking for a flying sidekick anyway, so hopefully he'll settle for gliding. I'm sorry, did I do something wrong? No, of course not. These are bad men, Pugsley. Well, they seemed quite delightful. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Now, what did I tell you about what to call me in situations like these? To never call you by your real name and instead only use the one that you use to make sure that you stand out from the rest of the criminals in the city. And... I called you Mr. Wayne. No, Pugsley, you're confused. Pugsley, my boy, it seems our brightly colored captors have fled, so our surprise little evening of torture and death threats has come to an end. Aw, already? I'm afraid so, and oh, hello, Bruce. Gomez, call me Batman. I thought you said to use your fake name when we saw you in the city. When I'm in a bat suit, I'm Batman. That's a suit? Gomez, why didn't you just give him the money? Because I wanted to make sure that after I did, they would still allow Pugsley to have his poison. Can I have it now? Of course. Why would you want him to drink poison? It's his favorite kind. Okay, whatever, but why weren't they letting you give them money? I believe they thought I was pulling some elaborate psychological trick on them that they couldn't understand. Were you? No, of course not. Alright, I'm good to go. Did you really just drink all of that poison? It's my favorite. Auntie Morticia, I thought I might find you here. Cousin Zatanna, it's so nice to see you. Yes, I heard you threw quite the interesting party recently. Oh no, just attended, I'm afraid, but you know, John Constantine was there. John? Really? Is he still around? Or? No, he disappeared last night, went off with Uncle Fester and Grandmama to play cards with, I believe, a demon and a ghost? Oh yes, Dead Men and Entrigan. I was supposed to be at that card game myself, but I heard some news that made me want to head down to Gotham pretty quickly. Oh no, what was it, my dear? Well, not so much news as being accused of having tried to overthrow the crime lord of Gotham last night. That's very interesting, because I actually did overthrow the crime lord of Gotham last night. I figured, usually when people see a woman dressed all in black magically taking on supervillains, I'm sort of their first call. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to step on your toes. Would you have preferred me to let you do it? No, Auntie Morticia, that's totally fine. I'm glad you're getting involved, but how long have you been in the hero game? About 24 hours now. I had a very interesting conversation with the assorted Robins, and they convinced me it was worth getting into. Oh, did the dead one convince you to take on the Joker? Oh, I did that before I came to the conclusion. Okay. Okay, yes, I see. Well, welcome to the club. Thank you very much. You know, it's not a path I thought I might go down, but if it means I get to hurt people without getting in trouble with my new friend the Bat, then that works for me. Well, I can always use magic to dive into your mind a little bit, make you more susceptible to being a hero. That's what I did for the Bat's wife, the cat. No, that's alright. I prefer to remain a good bit twisted, plus I still have a lot of friends on the villain side that I don't really want to alienate. Oh yes, every hero has their share of villainous friends. It's part of the job, though it might interest you to know that there is a slightly different team of heroes around that might more suit your aesthetic. Oh, really? Yes, well, it's me, and John, and the ghost, and the demon, and a fair share of other dark and ominous creatures just trying to make do. Well, that sounds perfect. What's it called? Justice League Dark. I'll get you in touch. Splendid. Thank you so much, Zatanna. Of course, Auntie. Now, did you say that Grandmama had gone with John? Yes, she did. So she's forgiven him? Oh, no, not at all. I imagine John has a very interesting night ahead of him. I see. Well, let's hope he takes after you all and can hold his poison. If he's playing cards with Fester, he's going to have to anyway. Literally left you alone for 5 minutes. And we managed to fall right back into a world of death threats and torture. It's truly magnificent. I think Morticia set it up for me. Yeah, Gomez, I don't think so, unless you're talking about the fact that she recently hospitalized the Joker and created a power vacuum. However it is she did it, I don't judge. Father, this has been great, but can I run along? Yes, absolutely. Have fun, my boy. Are you serious? He just got kidnapped. Oh, I know. I'm sure another eccentric villain will be sharing their delightful poisons with him soon. This is truly a magnificent city. Seriously, Gomez, what actually scares you? Oh, so many things. Yeah, that's my bad. I should have elaborated. What doesn't excite you? I don't know. I guess boredom and pastels and celibacy, and I guess boredom in that context too. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I just forget I asked. Which reminds me, old friend, I heard quite the interesting rumor about what you get up to in the evening, or rather what you don't. Yeah, this is really not a conversation that we need. Don't worry, old friend, I don't believe him for a minute. Excuse me, what? Come on now, a man such as you, a woman such as your wife, to think that you don't? Ridiculous. Okay, Gomez, I don't know what you're trying to imply. Imply? Nothing, I'm just saying she's a woman who dresses in all leather. I wear leather? Exactly, and don't think I don't see your eyes following her whip. I have like 7 children. Yes, and I have 3, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. No, I just mean, wait a minute, you have a 3rd child? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, actually, I understand that, but what are these rumors, okay? Who's saying them? Oh, you know, they're just silly rumors. They come from everyone. The citizens of Gotham, the villains, your family, the news. I set them all straight every time I see them. I'm sorry, you tell them what? Just that you and I are very similar people, and though I may not know for sure, I'm quite positive that we both know to enjoy certain delicacies several times a day. I'm gonna go home now. Morticia, old girl, how splendid it is for you to join us. Hello, John. Cousin Zatanna told me you were putting a little bit of a team together. Well, not really putting together. We're already on one. But why? You want in? I didn't know you were in the hero game. I wasn't until last night. I see. That Bat's a bad influence on you. Bold of you to assume that any man could influence... Morticia? Auntie? You okay? This is amazing! Oh my God! Ugh, Boston, leave the woman alone. No way, man. This is amazing. I feel so powerful, so sexual. I want to make someone bleed, but like not in a bad way. I swear, I can feel the power coursing through her veins. Trust me, Boston, she's not a woman you'd want to cross, living or dead. Now, if you would kindly exit. Fine, you party pooper. Thank you. Sorry about that, Morticia. My housemate here has a proclivity for overstepping himself. Oh, come now, John. What do you take me for? That was hardly my first possession. Now, it was wonderful to get to know you. You can see me? Well, of course I can. Why wouldn't I? For starters, I'm not alive. Well, neither are half my friends or family. Are you suggesting I shouldn't be able to see them? This may be a bit of a surprise, but you're not the first ghost everybody comes across, dead man. Well, first of all, I'm not a ghost. Okay, well now I am confused. What are you then? I'm dead man. Superhero. What makes you not a ghost? The fact that I'm dead man. Didn't I just say that? Yes, but are you alive? Not in a literal or figurative sense, no. Do you possess a corporeal form? Well, not unless I possess somebody. And you said most people can't even see you. Well, yeah. So what is it that distinguishes you from being a ghost? The fact that he died in spandex. I see. I was going to ask, so you were a hero before? No, I was a trapeze artist. I just went by the name Dead Man. What a deliciously morbid way to tempt fate. I love it. Yeah, well, so did at least one of my fans, because they shot me right in the middle of a thing. I see. Well, I'm sure you enjoy this form even more. I mean, not really. Though I guess I don't have too much to complain about. Okay, you two, let's not get bogged down in boring things like the differences between life and death. Morticia, you're welcome to stay, but you will have to play cards. John? Yes, what is it, Fester? That's my glass. Oh, god damn it. Ah, home, dreary home. So nice to be back. Well, look who's here. I've been waiting for you. Oh, hello there. I didn't even see you. Yes, well, I don't waste my time with frivolities like light. Does the darkness bother you? Oh no, quite the opposite. I quite like it. You know, I was born in darkness. Some would say shaped by it. Are you mocking me? I'm sorry? That line, was that you mocking me? No, that was just me espousing my love for darkness, a thing that I thought you also shared. I do, but I love darkness. I was born in it, molded by it. Yes, me too. That's what I was trying to say earlier. You merely adopted the darkness. No, friend, it adopted me. I was born in a pit where there was no such thing as light. Every day I suffered. That sounds positively delightful. Stop it. What's going on here? Nothing much, just two strangers standing together in the dark, talking about how much they love it. A very normal occurrence for the Addams family. Da-na-na-na. Not another mind game, or I will snap your back again. Oh, it's not a mind game, it's just something that happens. Also, have we met before? I think I would remember such an event occurring. You are the Batman. Oh, no, he just left. Don't try to fool me. I know you better than any other. No, I'm serious. He's just left. You could probably still catch him if you go now. You expect me to believe that you have exorbitant wealth, enough to afford all of those gadgets, all of that machinery, that you live in this gothic mansion on a cemetery, and you have an outwardly eccentric personality, and you are not the Batman? Yes, though all of those things are also true of the Batman. There just does happen to be two of us. Why should I believe you? Why would I lie? So that I don't break your back. Are you kidding? No, my wife and I have been looking for a new chiropractor in this town. I don't think this is a good idea. I do. I don't think you're a good judge of that. She's never steered me wrong before. She literally tortures you. Your family doesn't torture you? Let's not get into all of that, but I don't think killing Pugsley is a smart move. Why not? Well, for starters, you'd be dead. Only for a little bit. And then I'll know what it's like. Do you have a mechanism for coming back to life that I don't know about? Doesn't it just sort of happen here? Well? I'm trying to come up with a rebuttal for that. Just hold on. You died, haven't you? Well, yeah. And Damien said he's died. That is also true. Has the Bat ever died? Yeah, briefly. It honestly seems like Pugsley's just missing out. I want to know what it's like. It's not fun. I had to punch myself out of my own grave. See, now you're not making any sense, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, look. I am in charge of you two Rugrats for 5 minutes. Neither of you were gonna die in that time. I really don't think our family would mind. Mine would! Then we'll just make sure he's back to life before they notice. That's not how this works! Then how does it work? I don't know. Do we have to use a crowbar? Morticia, I was wondering where you were. I hope you don't mind that I let myself in. Oh, of course not, darling. I was off playing cards with some wizards, demons, and ghosts, but we had to call it early because someone drank Fester's poison. Pfft, amateurs. How is the garden faring? Well, our friends here are just as ravenous as ever, just crying out, begging to eat a man. Speaking of, with my help. Now, don't try and sway me with any fancy talks about taking over the city. I'm trying to become a hero. Wait, what? Oh, Harleen, I didn't know you were here. You really thinking about going straight? No. She means becoming a hero. Oh, then yes, the Bat's made a wonderful case. Is that why you took out Mr. J? Oh no, I did that because of our conversation about him and you. That was way before I chose to become a hero. Oh, that's so sweet. She never let me do that. That's because I can fight my own battles. Morticia, that. Anyway. Wait, I am confused. Are you not also a villain? I'm in the market for a new title. I'm thinking anti-hero. The anti of a hero not just be the villain. No, an anti-hero is just a hero who gets to do more shady shit, hurt some more people, and get some more personal gain. Well, I don't know what it means for shit to be shady, but I do like the dark, and I love sharing pain. Don't care much for personal gain, though. Aren't you like a bajillionaire? Well, yes, at the moment, but we're working on that. Now, Ivy, are you one of these anti-heroes? No. Yes. No, I am just a hero. A hero? My apologies, but I could have sworn I've heard you talked about in the villain circle. Well, I don't know. Is it villainous to think that the environment deserves a shot? That maybe humanity is the parasite, the blight on this world that needs to be wiped out? Yeah, babe, if you're throwing out words like blight, you're a villain. Okay, maybe I am, but only if you look at it through a human-centric point of view. Yes, the thing that we all are. Well, at least allegedly. Hello there, little girl. Hello, my name is Wednesday. My name is the Mad Hatter. You're not wearing a hat. That's because I like to take other people's hats, or cowls. I see. Are you aware that your name is the same as that of a children's book character? Are you aware that yours is a day of the week? My mother says it's avant-garde. Sounds like a hippie. I think she's the opposite, actually. Also, my name comes from the nursery rhyme that says, Wednesday's child is full of woe. What's your name come from? Oh, I just really love the story. Do you like fairy tales, little girl? Oh, Oh no, too many wonderful dragons getting slayed by these horrible little selfish knights. Oh, I see. Plus, they're just too happy and cheerful for my taste. I would prefer if they were more dark and twisted. Wait, that's like my entire vibe. Really? Yes, oh my god, can I show you this draft I've been working on? Hey, Gomez, you got a moment? Yes, of course, Batman. Anything I can do for you, and thank you again for having Jason babysit the little ones last night. Yeah, no problem. He did mention that they tried to kill each other. Yeah, it sounds like they had a wonderful time. Yeah, I told him he probably didn't need to worry about it. Speaking about not worrying about things, though, you like my suits, right? Oh, yes, I think you're a very stylish man. They would fit your aesthetic as well. Well, let's see, they're dark and gothic and dramatic. Yes, I think I'd wear one. Right. Have you? Have I what? Have you been wearing one of my suits? I don't think I understand the question. Gomez, it's very simple. Just tell me whether or not you've been going around the city wearing one of my suits. Batman, don't be ridiculous. I would never steal another man's dramatics. Now, what's going on? Did you misplace one of your suits? I don't misplace anything. Why are you asking me? Because you're the only person in the city whose actions I can't account for. I'm honored. Please don't be. It's a very embarrassing blind spot, but if you haven't been wearing the suit, that means my worst fear is true. Oh, I see. So you know who's probably in the suit. My father. Oh, that's nice. I did tell you I was an orphan, right? Yes, you may have mentioned it once or twice or 57 times. And you're not gonna ask me any questions about how my father might be wearing one of my suits? Well, I assume he's come back to life somehow. I mean, yeah, sort of. He's from a different dimension. It doesn't matter. How are you just rolling with this? An older family member of yours is able to walk the land once again. That's called having an ancestor, Batman. It's not that novel of a concept. Morticia, my beloved, at last we are together again. Excuse me? Oh, my apologies. I mistakenly assumed that the woman wearing dominatrix-esque clothing in my own house was my wife. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you upset about that? No, of course not. Everyone's welcome in this house. How can I help you? The name's Gomez Addams. Talia al Ghul. I hear you keep my son here sometimes? Probably. The house has gotten very full since we moved into this neighborhood. Lots of like-minded people here. His name is Damian Wayne. The young Damian boy. Fantastic. Yes, he's here often. I believe he started a romantic connection with my daughter. That does not sound like my Damien. I think he's trying new things. Interesting. Is he around now? Oh, I would imagine not. It's a very bleak and rainy day outside, so I'm sure they're out there causing themselves and others lots of pain. Like mother, like son, I guess. Is he here? Oh, fantastic. More strangers. And who might you be? I'm Ra's al Ghul. I'm the boy's grandfather. Grandfather? You don't look old enough to be anybody's grandfather. Let's just say I take good care of myself. Now, where is the boy? We've come to take him home. Wait, now I'm confused. Does he not live at Wayne Manor? He lives there now, but he grew up with my father and I at our assassin's training ground. You were that Ra's al Ghul! Do you know another Ra's al Ghul? You run that gentleman's club, right? That school, what is it? The League of Assassins? Yes, the one in, Nanda Parbat. Yes, how do you know that? I was one of your pupils. It's me, Gomez. Gomez? Of the Addams Family? Da-da-da-da! Oh my god, it is you, but how is that possible? You were one of my first students. What? How old are you? Some age, I'm sure. Let's just say I also take care of myself. Have you been swimming in my pool? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. The Lazarus Pit. Have you been going in it? The Lazarus Pit? Oh, was that the giant pool of green water that would heal the sick and remove the sensation of pain? Yes. Then no, I had no interest in that at all. That is right. If I remember correctly, you and your brother's favorite part of the training was the pain. Well, of course. What else is there to get out of it? Well, except for the fencing training. I did admire that. Would you fancy a duel, old friend? Yeah, I could go for a duel. Father, we are here on a mission. The man wants to duel, Talia, and we are guests in his home, so it would be rude to ignore it. Fantastic thing. Would you mind bringing me my sword? Who is this thing? Oh my god. Dick! Okay, great, you're here. Yeah, Jason, I came as soon as what are you wearing? I had to assert my authority. That asserts authority? Yes, they hate it. Look, shut up. I called you here for a reason. I believe the words you used was a matter of life and death, which seemed like strong words for babysitting Wednesday and Pugsley. Leave me alone, okay? Everything's fine. It was just, I needed some backup, an adult presence. Okay, so it doesn't assert too much authority. Are you gonna help me, or are you just gonna make quips? Jason, you are an adult. Yeah, but like, I'm a cool one. I needed I left date night for this, man. No, look, Dick, please. Well, that's new. Okay, if you needed someone to just come in here and be a big stick in the mud, why not call Bruce? Yeah, that's right. I'll call up Bruce and tell him I can't handle 3 edgy children, because I want to hear about that for the rest of my life. Jason, you murder people. Literally, what does that have to do with anything? Like, do you want me to cap the kids, Dick? Is that what you want? No, of course not. I just meant good, because it's what they want. I was gonna say, I just don't understand where this sudden lack of confidence and ego comes from, but, What? They want me to kill him, Dick. Or at least Wednesday wants to kill Pugsley. Tell him that's not allowed. Great fucking idea, Richard. Wish I had thought of that. Oh wait, I did last time, but now they want to do it again, and they're making better points. Literally, how can that be possible? Because Todd forgot to mention the existence of the Lazarus Pit. Damien, what the hell are you even doing here? You're supposed to be on patrol. Oh please, like neither of you ever took a quick break to visit a girl. Why wouldn't it? No, Damien, because when I was a Robin, I was too busy getting my head smashed in. Stop bragging. It really is just cruel at this point. Yeah, how did you two possibly sneak up on me? Because you're not good at your job, Grayson. I'm telling you, man, they defy the laws of physics. No, we simply know how to utilize the dark. We were born in it, molded by it. Wait a minute, where did you hear that? My father's new chiropractor friend. No, that's new to me. We should probably talk about that at some point. Nice that you started up a practice stuff. Yeah, we'll table that for now. Pugsley, why do you want to die? Because everyone else in the city's gotten to try it and they all come back. We can't guarantee that. We could with the Lazarus Pit. And how would we get access to that? My father is friends with Mr. Ghul, who runs the Gentleman's Society. Okay, we're gonna table two things. Look, Pugsley, I haven't died. There's no way that's true. Yes, it is. When did I die? Oh my god, that's right, because you just became Rick. What the kind of bullshit is this? How have you been around so long and you've never died? See, it's weird. I don't want anyone to say that about me. Have you considered that I'm just better at my job than you two? That is a low blow and you know it. No, Jason, the low blow was what Joker did to you. Okay, Rick. Why is he calling you Rick? One time I got really close to dying and probably should have died, but just kind of lost all my memories and started going by Rick. So you're saying it's possible to get injured enough to warrant death, but without having to actually die? Oh yeah, that happens to me literally all the time. Yes, it happens to everyone. Father kind of relies on it for the whole no-killing thing to work. Alright, well, that's not nearly as fun, but I'll accept it. Let's just do that. No. What? Wait. Fantastic, we've reached a compromise. I knew I should have called Babs. Wait, where am I? Gomez, are you here? Right over here, my love. I think we were knocked out by some sort of chemical. Oh, how delightful. I have to say, I thought it was your machination. Oh, don't be silly. You know we saved that for Thursday nights. Yes, but a man can always hope. Now, do you happen to see the children with you? I do not. Children, are you here somewhere? Well, that's intriguing. If they're being held captive as well, I'm sure they're enjoying themselves, though, and if they're not, then Jason will be watching them. That Jason boy again, how wonderful. I do hope he's loosened up since last time, though, and lets Wednesday and Pugsley have their fun. Yes, you know, I heard he rose from death himself. I don't know why he's so averse to it. Hey, shut up! What are you doing? I'm having a conversation with my husband. You didn't notice you were in the middle of a giant stadium full of people right now? Well, no, of course we did, but we were in the middle of a conversation. We weren't intending to be rude. I do enjoy the gloominess of this area. Are we underground? Yes, you're in a secret society. Interesting, and who are you? We are the rich and the powerful, the elites of Gotham City. Gomez, I believe this is that mythical gathering we've heard of. Yes, exactly. What do you call it? Oh, the farmer's market. This is so much more macabre than I expected. Truly just divine. We are not a farmer's market. No, you said it yourself. A gathering of the rich and the wealthy members of a community. I know what I said. We're the court of owls. Owls? Are you sure? How would I not be sure? It's just with all the darkness and mystery and general decor, you'd think you would go for, you know, bats. Yes, if you were owls, shouldn't we be in a tree somewhere? Is it like an organization thing? Can there only be one for every animal? Can you not be bats because of Batman? No, look, we long predate Batman. So you willingly chose to be owls. Okay, I've had enough of this. Are you two even remotely curious why we kidnapped you? I thought that was just how you met new people in this town. Yes, it's just classic good neighbor behavior. No, okay, look, you two are the new high rollers in town, the new elites, so it's time you met with the rest of us. Couldn't agree more, old friend. We would have come earlier, but people made farmers markets sound so much more bright. We're not a farm. It's okay. Calm down. Talon, come over here. Oh, he looks absolutely threatening. Yes, now things are getting very interesting. Okay, I'm going to talk very simply for you people. In this city, nothing happens without our permission. What about the Batman? Shut the fuck up about the Batman. Yes, Gomez, they're probably still bitter about not having come up with the name first. Don't rub it in. You two can either choose to cooperate with us, or my friend Talon here can convince you. Oh, I will take some convincing. I will have the same. You understand that convincing means torture. Yes, of course, we're fully aware. Seems Thursday night did come early after all. Do me a favor and look into Bizarro World. Tell me if they're missing their Batman. Yeah, I know it's a long shot, but... Well, hello again, my beloved. Hello, Talia. We really should stop meeting this way. Also, Alfred, we need to have another conversation on cave safety. Well, you know what they say. Once you've been here once, you've been here a million times. That's a fun saying about the most secret place in Gotham. What are you here for, my son? Originally, yes, but my father and I were delayed when we realized he was being protected by one of his star pupils. Let me guess, you're talking about Gomez Addams? Yes, what an interesting character, right? Oh, you don't know the half of it. I'm not at all surprised to hear he trained with the League of Assassins. Apparently, he considers it some sort of gentleman's club. Well, he is kind of right. It's right this way and... Mother! Oh, would you look at that? Hello, Damien. And you must be that new Wednesday girl I've heard so much about. What? Hello, it's nice to meet you. I wish I could say I knew a lot about you as well, but really all anyone tells me is that's complicated. Yeah, well, they're not wrong. Damien, why is there a random young woman in my cave? I don't know, she was here when I got here. Not your mother, Wednesday. Why did you bring her to the cave? Oh, I'm sorry, am I not allowed? No, that's ridiculous. You hosted an entire dinner party for her family in here. You hosted a dinner party in the Batcave? Not willingly. Okay, look, you wouldn't understand. They're a very bizarre family. Some people have called us mysterious and spooky. I can see why you like them. Isn't that your whole vibe, Bruce? Give me some credit, Talia. I'm a little bit more than just mysterious and spooky. Well, we're also altogether ooky. What does ooky mean? I don't know. It's just the next part. Are you positive you all aren't related? Not until Damien and I get married. Yeah. Always good to see a young couple with plans. Now, little girl, can I just ask you a question? How come you're not more put off by me holding up a sword to this man's neck? I'm not sure I know what you mean. That's just a very common form of showing affection. Okay, you'll fit in well in the family. I should certainly hope so. I believe my father and yours are already friends. Yes, by the way, they've been locked in a battle for the last few hours. Is that over me, or...? Honestly, it's unclear. I think it might just be for fun, but we'll see how it shakes out at the end. If Gomez is fighting, he's going to need my help. You don't really understand the point of what I'm doing here. You can't honestly think I'm actually worried about this. No, Father, don't worry. There's no need to stop whatever this is. Gomez is doing quite well. In fact, we only stopped by for some snacks. There are no snacks in my Batcave. Alfred, why are there snacks in my Batcave?